So, because I believe, 100% believe that you are already familiar through the rooms division and F&B division, that you understand the whole process behind it. If you feel like it is for the first time you are hearing something like this, I encourage you, please go first to the rooms revenue template, then to F&B template, and then work on this template as a last option. Because I believe this template is the most easiest one. So let's go for this. In the tab Wellness, we will find in the first section possibility to enter the hotel guests and public guests. At this moment, it is done without any connection between the rooms division. So therefore, I will simply say take, copy and paste from the template, from the rooms division template, and enter the information which the system has calculated for you. But let me just do it very simple. I'll just speed up the process of entering. And then you're gonna decide how many guests you're gonna welcome in your department, in your spa and wellness division from the public, because you may also be using, let's say, day passes for your facility. So let's say that on a monthly basis, we're gonna have another 500 clients on a monthly basis to your property, to using the services of this department. Okay, we have guests already. Then we have to decide what we will be selling and how we're gonna be selling this in order to the calculation to work for us. So we may start with the different either category of those events or items. So the item is massage called full body massage. Okay. Or eventually, we may do the category of that product, and we can do, for example, massage average spend per guest. Okay, so you now start to understand how you can handle that. At this moment, you have 15 postings available. For the simplicity, I would say start with the average spend per guest. This you can have, you can get this information from your cashier system, from your POS. So please try to get this information, and then you decide what is going to be the price. I'm going to decide to rename my massage, and I will go for day spa entry, for example. Okay. And I'm going to make it simpler for us, so then the learning process and the learning curve is much easier for you. So let's say my public clients can buy only day spa entry. And a day spa entry, we are 5-star luxury hotel. Okay, so let's say my daily access is going to be 95 euro. But my hotel guests are using the massage because we have been, for example, having a special promotion, doing some kind of upselling, and we know that the clients are coming and they are spending. Yeah, we said we are a luxury hotel, let's do 50. Okay. Then we have to decide what is going to be the annual increase in percentage. As always, let's go for 5% for simplicity. I'll just put it everywhere. And then we're gonna decide how many of those services, in case they can be visited by both type of the clients, are going to use this service. I have already made the decision that I will have 2 products. One product will be only for the public guests, and another product will be only for the hotel guests. So for me, it's much easier to make the decision. So the daily spa entry for my hotel guest is 0 and public is 100. And with the massage, average spend per person is going to be, vice versa. It's going to be change 100% for the hotel guests and 0 for the public guests. In case you're going to have any event, any item or anything, you will be the public guests and a hotel guest will be sharing, you simply decide it's going to be 50-50, 60-40 as you go, as you believe it's going to be utilized by those clients. I see. Now we have to define what will be the cost price. The cost price for daily spa entry. So let's say it's not going to be that much. I say 25 euro. And in terms of the massage, average spend per guest is going to be 15, for example. The same thing what I have done on a revenue side, I am going to do with the yearly, the annual increase in percentage on the costs. So let's say I do expect that the costs are going to, grow in a same speed as our revenue is going to be. And then we are going to move to the commission. So do we want to be distributing this service through some commission-based business? Yes, maybe. Why not? We are selling, for example, those day passes through the Groupon, for example. It's a nice example. And I'm going to say that roughly 50% of those public clients buying the 95 euro day pass are going to come from the Groupon. And I'm going to pay my 25% commission. Okay. Nice example. At this moment, we have made a structure in terms of what kind of clients are going to be using a department. I know for how much I'm going to be selling those services, how much I'm paying for those services in terms of the direct costs. So for example, the oil, okay? Hey, I need to have some towels, some sheets and stuff like that. So it depends how you would like to structure that. In this template, we are not working like we would be in F&B section, okay? Like food cost only. So you can simply use it as per the total costs in terms of the, getting the calculation to be done. Then we're gonna move to the payroll, massage team 1. And we're gonna have massage team 2. You name it as per your department and your positions. And I'm going to have 1.5 person in my property. We have to come up again with the payroll tax percentage. So how much you are paying on top of the brutto salary. I'm having here 10%. We can go to 35 because it's usually the sum, like the average. Some countries, they have a little bit more, some they have a little bit less. Then we need to define if they will be entitled to get some kind of bonuses. Either it is percentage from the salary or an amount. So I would say I'm going to distribute always on a monthly basis 100 euro. You may also add in amount any other costs related to the payroll expenses, which will be calculated on top of that. So let's say I'm going to have some special 200 euro bonus on top of that. One maybe is going to be based on, performance, and the other one is based on the sales. And then we will see at this moment in our calculation how the things are going to be translated very easily into our projection tab. So let us summarize this. We will see what is the gross departmental profit. We will understand what are the salaries and eventually what are additional departmental expenses. You may, from the projection tab, see the revenue which you are getting from each of the services per item. And you do see always the same for the public guests. So you may also try to see, to understand if you will decrease or increase number of guests or pricing or the costs, how much is going to be contribution of that revenue or expenses per guest type. If you like it, then you go and change it. You leave it. If you don't like it, you go and change it. Then we have a possibility to enter additional revenue, which is not based on number of guests. Okay, because the calculation over here is always based on number of guests you have entered in that first section when we have defining how many guests are going to be coming to my property. So if I know that I'm going to have some additional revenue, which is not based on number of guests, I can enter this over here. So for example, selling the oil, the massage oil, okay? And I believe because my team is really great, that they can do miracles in terms of selling this service or selling this product. And I will be making another 1,000 euro roughly per month. I shall never forget to also add the direct cost related to this massage oil because I have to buy it unless I'm doing it on my own. And even though I should be putting the price, the cost price. So you may really enter any other item which is revenue, but it's not guest based, either public or the hotel guests. Then we can check how much does it cost in terms of those direct costs. And they are, this section C direct costs are based on the top direct cost, and it's transferring the data from here. So you will see, and it's nice to, you know, to see it, like what is the selling price for the hotel guests and what is their contribution in terms of the direct cost. And we see at this moment that the guests, the hotel guests are actually contributing with a little bit higher costs to your profit and loss statement. And our public guests, their profitability is a little bit better. Based on this, you can, you know, define what is going to be the future strategy, how you would like to, you know, approach this. As we have been mentioning, our team is really great in selling the massage oil because it's our signature massage oil. It is, you know, produced only for us. No one else is having it, and this is why we have, you know, such a success. We have to understand how much we are paying for, you know, what is the contribution in terms of the costs. So let me just do this, and I'll see. And I know that we are buying this massage oil, let's say like 15% of the purchasing price. So let me just do a simple calculation. It's 15% of the selling price, not purchasing, selling price. So purchasing price is 15% of the selling price. There's a space for more. So if there is something, you know, happening, as some additional cost, you may simply enter it over here. Another costs, as always, from the USALI, we have departmental costs, we have direct costs, the cost of goods sold, and then we have also the employees. Every, let's say, costs and expenses related to the employees transfer from the payroll tab. It's already waiting for you here. In terms of additional revenue, which is not based on the brutto salary, can be entered here. So we have a training, we have a uniforms. For a training, it's 100 euro per month for whatever reason. And the uniforms, you say, okay, roughly on a monthly basis, it costs me the uniform and cleaning and stuff like that. Let's say uniforms, including cleaning. 20 is not really that much because we have so many clients. It would be not reliable, would be not feasible. Okay, let's do it like this. And then we have also departmental expenses. So these are the expenses, for example, the commission, which is already calculated, or eventually other expenses which we haven't included anywhere else. So for example, we have to pay for the music rights, because there is absolutely amazing music in the background, and you are paying 50 euro on a monthly basis for this expense. Again, if you would like to make sure that you understand which expenses are belonging where, in the digital library, you will find a special file, and you may be able to search using the search function while you open the Excel file. So, and here we are coming to the results. And we see the revenue has changed a little bit, the costs has been changed and stuff like that. So the thing is getting better. Okay. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you change it. Again, the changes are being done in the yellow part. So you may check the details in the below section, either in green because of the revenue or in red because of the costs. And if you like it, okay. If you don't, you simply change it. So follow the yellow part of the budget and you simply change it. You may maybe entering the new products because you envision something more for your hotel, or you maybe go a little bit more into details. So you say, okay, the massage average spend per guest looks good, but then I would like to maybe see 60-minute massage, 40-minute massage average spend, or you take the items as you like, or we have some facial treatments, or we have only entries into the sauna, or maybe jacuzzi. You decide how would you like to structure that. Start with the basic, and if you feel like you are missing some information behind it, you go into the projection, you check that, and then back into a different tab, so you may change everything and adjust as per your needs. And then if you're really happy and all is good, you may see it per year. At this moment, we have been entering the data only for the year number 1. If you will be entering the data for year number 2, you will be then able also to retrieve the data for additional years.